Let's keep going on with this Tao Te Ching, chapter 18. I'll do the 18 and 19 on this video. It's kind of like a society's response and how we see the world may shift when the way, the Tao, is forgotten. Chapter 18. When the great Tao is forgotten, goodness and piety appear. When the body's intelligence declines, cleverness and knowledge step forth. When there's no peace in the family, filial piety begins. When the country falls into chaos, patriotism is born. So Tao is a fundamental natural order. So when it's lost, when the nature's way is lost, society creates virtues, or they may call it artificial virtues, created by human society, like goodness and piety. And when innate wisdom diminishes, naturalness is gone, then people rely on the cleverness and knowledge. And when discord arises in families and the country, concepts like filial piety and patriotism emerge as responses to a decline in natural harmony. This is the AI overview I just explained, and I think I'll just leave with it. What we are concerned is first ourselves, but picturing the lots of harmony can cause difficulty, like it was mentioned, may help us that each of us have the ownership of practicing the nature's way. Without that, lots of confinement, constraints, and the harmony may be lost. But to say it straightforward, depending on the situation, it may be necessary. But ideal situation is to find the way for each to discipline, live with the way of nature. So that's what's the number 18 and the 19. Throw away holiness and wisdom. So this is the opposite of what we're talking about. The 18 is when the Tao is forgotten. But 19 is the opposite. Throw away holiness and wisdom, and people will be 100 times happier. They don't need to be told what to do. Throw away morality and justice, and people do the right thing. You can question about it, but the ideal society with the Taoist way is this. Throw away industry and profit, and there won't be any thieves. We behave better. Maybe it's too idealistic, but I think that orientation is for each to have a balance. You may need a regulation, authority, but like self-management, if we can do our own job and work together, then we don't need the bureaucracy. If these three aren't enough, just stay at the center of the circle and let all things take their course. So let's see the AI overview. So Tao advocates for a simpler, less contrived way of living. It suggests that by removing artificial constructs like forced holiness, wisdom, morality, justice, industry, and profit, people would naturally gravitate towards happiness and more spontaneous, ethical behavior on their own. That's what I added. The final line, which says, just stay at the center of the circle and let all things take their course. This emphasizes that Taoist people are principle of Wu Wei, no action or effortless action, and allowing the natural order of things to unfold without interference. Interesting. That's a generic view, but for us, each of us, let's try to self-manage so that the unnecessary authority and additional bureaucracy and forces coming from somewhere may not take away what we can to live harmony, wisdom, and compassion. It may be seen as an ideal world, but why not each to work toward that direction? Thank you. I'll put those words and comments in the description.